Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and it's like news overload in the Hearthstone world. The next expansion coming out on August 2nd, we have a new feature confirmed to be launching with the game that I've personally been waiting forever for. I'm super excited about it, as well as I forgot another card to review from the first day. We'll do that. Also want to shout out a couple of people that are getting their first ever card reveals, as well as a AMA style thing with Cora, the set lead of the latest expansion, breaking down a lot of important stuff in the next expansion. Before we get into that, of course, we do have our giveaway going on, and I want you guys to have a chance to make me go broke. All you have to do is like, comment on the video in the description below, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be entered to win either one golden mega bundle or 2 pre-orders. And for every 1,000 subs, we're already halfway to the next 1,000. For every 1,000 subs, I add another mega bundle to the giveaway. So make me go broke, hit that subscribe button. So what's the new feature coming to Hearthstone? Well, Walt Codes, he works on the Hearthstone team, did an interview. I believe it was his first ever interview, and wanted to share this with the Twitterverse. It didn't come up in the interview, and he wanted to bring it up, but multi-favorite or / random hero skins are planned to be launching with the next expansion. So that's the new feature coming. And for someone like me, I have almost every single portrait in the game. The only ones I'm missing are the ones you can't buy yet, or I have to like get a couple achievements done or level 100 on the awards track. You will be able to go through and set your favorite skins or have it set to random, or get a hero card like Flame Shot Sylvanas, which is absolutely amazing by Dave Greco. Yes, the credits are in the game now. Also, apparently the credits are even on coins. Fun fact, they're on coins and Battlegrounds portraits. But yes, you'll be able to set your portraits to your favorite, to random. Why am I looking at priest portraits? Let's not look at those. Yeah, we'll be able to do that, and you can set Kale Foss to be on there, but whatever. You'll be able to finally shuffle it through, and we all have a lot of portraits. Even if you don't buy them anymore, there's quite a few that are free, as well as a free one that's coming, the fire event coming up in like a day or two. So yes, we'll finally be able to set our portraits to random. It took about 8 years, but the technology, it has finally arrived. And the last card I forgot to go over because it wasn't in the initial, I used the patch notes thing as my reference. This was in the video, is Primordial Wave. It is a shaman spell, 3 mana, transform enemy minions into ones that cost 1 less and friendly minions into ones that cost 1 more. It effectively combines devolve and evolve together in one spell. Devolve, one of the most powerful spells shamans ever had. Evolve, also one of the most powerful spells shaman has ever had. You put them together, I mean, just a 3 mana devolve is decent, and then you get the upside of evolving on top of it. This card is going to be disgustingly good. I would be shocked if this card does not see play as a pseudo silence, as just a way of high rolling your own minions. And there's a lot of evolve support going on with this current expansion. I expect this card to be ridiculously good in standard. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. And in wild, I feel like the evolve effect, probably won't care about it nearly as much, but I'll still think it'll probably pop up in some lists. I will give it a 3 there. And it's a nature spell, which could be relevant. But yeah, speaking of cards, the reveal schedule keeps getting more and more populated, and I gotta shout some people out. I've gotta shout some people out. First, this one doesn't have a picture, but it is going to save File. He will be revealing his first ever card. An amazing Hearthstone arena streamer. I believe he has a YouTube as well. I'm super happy for him. Absolutely deserved. The one I'm probably the most excited, I imagine a lot of you will be, on July 11th. Finally, Mark is getting his first ever card reveal. The meme is dead, but maybe he's getting an undead Boulder Fist Ogre. Who knows? But Mark finally getting his first card reveal. It's awesome to see these people that have been overlooked, in my opinion, for a very long time, finally getting their due. Rarran, Mark, Safile. I'm excited to see who's next, and can't wait to see what he's got to reveal. So that's kind of the last little tidbit on cards. But Cora went onto Twitter basically to answer questions about the upcoming set. I even commented just saying I'm excited, and her father said, so you can poop on it, so I could poop on the, I mean, who are we kidding? I'm gonna be mad about everything. Everything's gonna be broken, and that's when I shine, where I'm like, can we nerf something, please? I thought we'd go over just a few questions that I feel like you guys might have that might help you guys out with understanding some of the new mechanics, like locations. First, Fino asked, is Decimator Olga the warrior legendary attack depending on order played, or is it random? And it'll be completely random. So Olga could just go face right away or go into a poisonous minion and die immediately. So that's good to know about the minion. And I mean, random's more fun, but wouldn't it have been more fun if it always went face first? Adel Noodleman asks, when it says locations have a 1-turn cooldown, does that mean it can be only used once per turn or every other turn? Also, how do you use location abilities? So Cora answered this with once per turn and every other turn. So the cooldown will make it basically inactive for your next turn. You can use the ability immediately when you play a location from hand, but after you use the ability, you will not be able to use it the following turn. And you use them similar to hero powers. You click on the location itself and then select the target. Tina asks, are locations a permanent addition to the game or exclusive to the set? They are permanent, so they are going to be evergreen. They will be continually. They could make more locations in upcoming expansions, similar to we've seen with hero cards and all of that. It's something that's not going to go anywhere. So far, I welcome that. They look really cool until they break the game, and then I poop on them. Blister Guy asks, when does the opponent discover with Steward? Do they get to wait and see if I played my discovered legendary first, or am I waiting for my opponent to act on my turn? Akora responds with, the person who plays the Usher chooses, and then when they pass the turn over to the opponent will be prompted with the same choice at the start of their turn. This will prevent people from like just sitting there and locking person out of their turn. So yeah, at the start of your turn, you'll get an idea possibly what legendary they played. So if they played it that turn, I guess you'll probably have a pretty good idea which one they picked. Another question about locations was asked by Scott here. Do locations take up a spot on the board? And Cora does say they do, and there's no limit to how many locations you can have on board at one time, but they do take up a minion slot. So you can only have 7 minions on board. So if you have 2 locations, you could only have 5 minions on board at the same time. And a follow-up question was asked, I assume they disappear after the durability exhausts. Is there any other way to remove locations and free up a slot if needed? And Cora responds with, yes, after you use up the durability, they will be destroyed. Locations can't be destroyed through other means unless the card specifically says. So we'll see. So maybe there'll be a counter to it. We don't know. We'll have to see what the card reveals, or maybe it'll come in an upcoming expansion. Another location question, will all locations be 1 mana in 3 durability? Cora responds with no. You will see different mana costs and durability ranges. They all, however, have a 1-turn cooldown. So that will be for every single one of them. After you use the ability, the activatable abilities themselves are free across the board. So that's good to know going forward. I was asked, Cora, what happens in step 2 of 3 of Murloc Homes if your opponent does not have cards in hand? Cora responds with, if they don't have cards in hand or deck, it will skip that step. You still have to get all available clues correct to get the cards, but in that case, it would just be 1 or 2 rather than 3. So if they only have 1 card left, you can get that 1 card if you guess it correctly. And we'll leave off with one more location question. Does every class get exactly 1 location? And Cora responds with yes. This set will be 10 total locations, 1 per class. And we'll leave off with this. I'm actually going to post this below if you want to get your predictions in. Celestalon is asking the question, get your predictions in now. Who murdered Sire Denathrius? And I gotta say, my suggestion is the most upvoted at the moment. Nobody suspects Murloc Tinyfin. That sword isn't just for show. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.